Lads, I'm actually so fucking wide awake right now. I've been fucking dead for like the past week, but I'm actually so fucking wide awake. Not every game is shit. You know, like Zombies now is just gone so ass because the developers just keep fucking it up. For a PC player, that means absolutely nothing because you can just go onto Black Ops 3, download a custom zombie map that is at the absolute bollocks and love the absolute shit out of it. Well, it is the exact same thing that has happened with Sonic Project 06 because my god, I have not been able to play this until now because I actually have a gaming PC that can fucking handle the game. Holy shit. So Sonic 06, let me give a quick rundown of it, was a fucking awful game. It was rushed out the door, full of bugs and glitches, too many long ass loading times, the game was very fucking boring, it was just a mess, you know, a terrible game, could have been the bollocks, but unfortunately turned out to be absolute dog shit, and the gameplay you're looking at right now is Sonic Project 06, led by someone called P06, and my god, he has given us an absolute blessing with this thing of pure beauty. This is a fan-made remaster on a game that realistically didn't deserve a second chance, but also very much did. See, when a remaster for a game happens, usually all you can get is a graphical update because the original game that's usually getting remastered is probably a good one, but this time it's a game that was genuinely dog shit, genuinely had so many design flaws. Not only has he brought this back in beautiful graphics, he has also fixed nearly everything. The loading times have been cut down to like 2 seconds as well, so that just makes me feel beyond privileged. If you don't have a PC, I feel so sorry for you because honestly, you cannot enjoy this. It shits on Forces, shits on Colors Ultimate, shits on Sonic Lost World, all the most recent mainstream Sonic games that have been coming out, all dog shit compared to this. I have not had so much fun playing a Sonic game in so long. This game used the original adventure formula, telling one story across 3 different character campaigns, and well, it was just a mess. For starters, the game was way too fucking slow, so the game was just too boring. The homing attack was too slow, everything about the characters running was too slow, there was no momentum-based physics, so the game just felt lifeless. And even though there was still the same set speed, there are ways to speed this game up. First of all, when you're going downhill in a spin dash, you can actually pick up speed. Sonic's gems allow him to pick up speed as well. The homing attack is incredibly fast now, so you can just spam shit, or you can actually take your time and think about the enemies you attack to actually keep your score going. In the original game, there was no proper scoring system, but Project 06 has brought that back so much better. Basically, when you get points for attacking enemies, if you touch the ground or run out of enemies, your score finalizes. So to keep the score going, you have to try and kill enemies without touching the ground. Either you can use Sonic's Bounce or Shadow's Chaos Spear and other items around you to keep yourself from touching the ground before you get that final score, and it is the most satisfying thing ever when you see the perfect text with some stupid fucking number here on the screen. I usually don't go for S ranks in a Sonic game, but this time there is actually incentive. If you S rank all of Sonic's stages, you can unlock Super Sonic. If you S rank all the Shadow stages, you can unlock his power up that takes his inhibitor rings off and turns him basically into Super Shadow. It is the most fun I have ever had in a Sonic game. I've already said that once, but I'm going to say it again. This game is too fucking fun. It's incredible how you've taken something so boring and enhanced it so much. It's just proof that once care goes into something, it comes out with pure fucking quality. You can say that about literally any. And in this case, the project has been in development for like the last 5 years, but because Sonic is like a mainstream franchise, no profit is allowed to be made from it. Meaning this whole development team that has been working on this has done all this work for free. They've added extra little pathways into the stages as well. Like, for example, when you fully S-rank Shadow's campaign, if you go into Dusty Desert, there's a secret passageway that opens up that leads to the new power-up. In White Acropolis, when Tails does his part of the mission, a mini pathway actually opens up for Sonic, so he doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It actually connects. So the game makes more sense. Also, the super speed sections for Sonic have now been fully fixed. See, in the original version, Sonic would just start running, can't stop, have shitty controls, and if you touch a wall, you die. Because he won't stop running. Well, now it's changed completely. One, the running animation looks so much better. Two, the max speed has been increased, but that doesn't matter now. There are ways to control yourself. There are ways that you can slow down. In the original, if you jump, you can't move. Well, now you can, and that change alone would have made all the difference, but who gives a fuck? Because obviously everything about this has just been fully refined, and there's still some things that could be fixed. Now, this game isn't fully completed, and all I could ask for is more, but it's so painful having to be so patient for something so amazing. Scoring system is one thing that makes this game so good, but the other part of it is how Shadow plays now. In the original game, Shadow's stages just had more enemies that had more health, and killing them just took the absolute piss, while now his Chaos Boost is the most fun thing to do. Once you kill a certain amount of enemies, you can use Chaos Boost level 1, which gives him the Chaos Snap ability, which just speeds up its homing attack and also increases it. Like, you know that scene in Sonic Forces where he just absolutely destroys Infinite? That's what it feels like playing with Shadow when you activate Chaos Boost. Chaos Boost level 2 allows him to charge a Chaos Spear, which will actually actually kill enemies. See, in the original game, you had Chaos Spear, but it did fuck all. All it did was stun enemies, but who gives a shit? Well, now, if you use a Chaos Spear after a homing attack, you can do another homing attack, and so long as you actually homing attack to another target, you can keep doing that, so essentially you can keep yourself in the air. As I said before, staying in the air is how you keep your score going, so, you know, it's so much more useful now. Chaos Boost level 3 allows Shadow to do a Chaos Blast, which is the sickest thing ever, and once you maximize Chaos Boost level 3, if you fully S-rank the game, you get to take his rings off and turn it into a fucking god! The enemy spamming levels used to be a massive problem for Shadow. Now I just want that in every single level because they are just so fun to annihilate everything you see. And the only way to really keep that power is just to keep going. Flame Core is probably the most fun stage because it has the most enemies. I really have not been in the mood for literally anything. I've not felt excitement for anything this last week except for playing this game. I'll be out at work and all I'm thinking of is just how long is it until I get to play P06 again, because my god, this is just the most fun thing I've ever played. I said I was most excited for Vanguard. Well, fuck that shit. I don't need that anymore because I can't say how fun this game is until you play it. It's crazy how something so slow and boring has gone to something as fast-paced as Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Generations. Fuck the boosting formula. We don't need that anymore because Chaos X has made everything so much better. I mean, the fact that he gave Shadow a spin dash, that alone has made a massive difference. For years, Shadow has been nothing but a reskin of Sonic. His Chaos powers used to be completely useless. Now they're probably the best part about this game. The game isn't fully finished and it's not perfect, but you know what? It doesn't bother me what problems this game has because so much has been fixed, so much has been made to be perfect that it doesn't even bother me what problems there are. Like, if this game still had all the glitches from the original, then it would just be nothing but a meme. But time, blood, sweat, tears, and effort have been put into this, and so much care, quality control, you can tell. It's just all so beautiful. As I've said, the game isn't fully finished. We still need to wait for the Silver campaign, and to be honest, I don't really know how he's going to make the Silver campaign to be any better, but I have so much faith. I mean, literally, as I said, the only thing I could ask for is more. Like, if there is a way to make it so that Shadow and Sonic can play on each other's stages, then please do that, because oh my god, I just cannot get enough. Saying that now, I realize that Sonic's and Shadow stages, now that I say that out loud, I've realized that Sonic and Shadow stages are already so similar to each other that it's basically like you are playing the same stages, just Shadows has more enemies. But yeah, for Sonic, my favorite stage is probably Aquatic Base. I don't really know why, it just is the most fun, and Shadow is definitely Flame Core. I've been grinding this game to try and fully S-rank it so far because the rewards for S-ranking it are just amazing, and that's what Sonic games need going forward. You need incentive to actually want to get the S-ranks. It's not enough to just be able to brag and say, yeah, I fully S-ranked this game. I don't give enough of a shit of just getting the S-rank. There is a game and I have no incentive to go for a high score. I just want to beat it and be done with it. But yeah, that is going to be it. I didn't go fully in depth because, you know, I don't really want to spend too much time editing because I just want to keep playing this fucking game. I just wanted to give it all the praise of the world because, well, it's what it deserves. The fact that this man is doing this shit for free is incredible. All I can do is commend him for it. Make sure to subscribe because I'm a little bitch that likes to beg for subs, and I'll see you whenever the next video is.